Hi guys, and welcome to a brand new tutorial. Today we will start modeling these headphones. Actually, I don't want to make advertisement for the Beats, but this object is a perfect combination of different complexities, and we will use different kind of new and old modeling techniques, and so I think we will get started. I prepared a project for you where I put our image planes or the reference images in the source images folder, and you will copy the whole project, that means the Beats folder, from the server, and afterwards go to your Maya and go to File, Set Project, then select the Beats folder you copied to your data space, say Set, and afterwards File, Open Scene, and Maya does automatically go into the Beats project you just set, and here you will find the Beats start.mb file. Continue, and Maya is working a little bit, and here we are. All the images are already set up perfectly for you, so we are ready to go right into the modeling process. I will start actually with here this part of the top, and I will also do just this the thin outer part, and the inside, the soft part of the bow around the head, I will model later on. So the best way to start is with a cylinder, no, actually with a ring, and because it's not here, I will go to Create Polygon Primitives, and I'm searching for the pipe. And I will check here in the options the thickness. You can actually, with the middle mouse button, select the word and then right click. Then you can slide the thickness, but it jumps a little bit too much, so I just take 0.1, and I'm just trying around to find the first perfect form. So it's not too bad. And so I scale it from, actually we don't need here the top view, because we can we're getting happy here with that one. So just the thickness, and so I get roughly, I even get a little bit thinner. Here, that's fine. So scale it just a little bit. And then go to face mode, and what I do is here I select bottom parts and delete them. Then I want to close here the geometry again, so go to mesh, fill hole, and so that geometry is closed. And so I have the first form. Here, the side, I want a perfectly round edge. And the quickest way, of course, there are always a lot of ways to do things, but I will show you the easiest one. Actually, I take these two faces and I want them to be straight, actually. That's not that important, it's just for getting a perfect model. And then I take the edges here and here, and we can fix this round corner with a bevel. So we are searching here for our bevel tool. We will find it in Edit Mesh, Bevel. And what I do here, I just increase my fraction to 1, and what I have is a perfectly round corner. Actually, we don't need to build the whole model because we're doing a little bit tuning afterwards, and so first of all I get rid of the half of my object. Then when you did the fraction, down here you have some kind of a doubled edge, and it's important now that you get rid of one of those. Okay, so just select one of these doubled edges, then go to vertex, and there is a vertex left when you delete it, and also delete the vertex. So now you have a better geometry down here. Okay, and then we will, you see here that there's a little offset, and we also will do this offset before we fix our polygon down here. So I just select the upper part and do an extrude. Be careful that you do it with the local manipulator that arrives here. Then go to the scale mode and scale it a little bit. I check here in the side view. And I switch my X-ray on. Oh, actually I see that my side view isn't fitting. Because I'm here a little bit too low. Okay, I will fix that in a second. First of all, I just do this little offset. Yeah. Okay. And actually I will move my, so you see it doesn't fit perfectly, so I just decide here for a middle way between these two images. Okay, and afterwards now we will fix here this multiple edged polygon, and for that we will insert some edge loops. But now be careful here, open the options, and we will use here multiple edge loops with the number 3, and so they're perfectly set in the middle. Close this, and now I will create some connections here with my multicut tool, and I connect here all the points Fine. And now I have everywhere four-sided geometry. Check it with the 3. Looks good. And what I also do, to see the corner here a little bit better, I will insert 2 more edge loops. Actually, I could do this later, but the geometry isn't that complex here, so I do it right now. Where is my insert edge loop? Here. But now I have to change the options, because I don't want here multiple edge loops, just relative distance from edge. And now you set an edge loop here, and oops, not here, but here. Then have a look in the 3 mode. Yeah, now I see here this corner quite well. Okay, here in the inside it's too soft, but we will fix it because we're going on in our modeling process with the inner part. And it's already time for saving. So save scene as. I will do here incremental beats 1. This is my next step. And so I finish off this first step. So let's go on doing the inner part. And for that, we will check actually in the side view. We need division here. So we go to insert edge loop and check. No, it won't work. Yeah, here we go. Because the geometry is doing a little, because of the insert of the edge loop, it gets a little bit less round, so I just put it out a little bit, and so I'm quite happy with it. So that here the round form stays in shape. Okay. Then I select the inner parts here and do an extrusion. So yeah, perfect. And another extrusion. Oops. Then I fix my vertices. I should also do this in one row. Just go into the scale mode, scale it 2 times, and look that it is in the middle, and put down my vertices here. Then I also get rid of this face and this, because otherwise we will get some problems in the mirroring. Also, I have to get rid of those here. So be careful Select all the faces and delete them. Then we go on and extrude this face. Just put it down. Rotate it a little bit, do another extrusion. Always rotate it so that it seems to follow the outer part also. A little bit too much, take it back. And another one. Oops, I selected the vertices. So I go back to the face. So now it's a little bit more narrow. And the offset I will do later, so just form it like this. And to get the round form, because on the inside it's also as round as on the outside. So just take the edges and do the bevel again. Fraction to 1. Looks nice. And when we check in the 3 mode, so be careful that we also have to get rid of this doubled geometry, and there are vertices on 2 sides, so also get rid of them. Then I will check if there is on the inside. I have to check my images. Okay, here on the inside there isn't such a hard edge like on the outside, so we just try to model a smooth edge. So actually we won't do another division here, but we're just fixing the geometry like here on the outer part, so that we have 4-sided geometry. So we do the insert edge loop here again, go to the options, click on multiple edge loops, take 3, then here we need them. Actually, I should have done this before, but for perfectly geometry we should also do it here on the inside and fix the rest with the multicut tool. All the edges are connected somewhere. Nope, here I don't need it anymore because I have a 4-sided edge here. Here it might be a little bit difficult to select the right parts. Don't forget to press enter after each cut. So now let's have a look. So what we do is, here you see it is quite round. So I do take, it's easier to do it. My navigation doesn't work quite well here. So take all of these vertices and don't select the image in the background. Yeah. And we scale it down that it looks like a smooth and soft. Here a little bit less. And what I also do, I take also these two parts, just push it so it looks more like a soft edge. I think we could also tune here a little bit more. Also take all of these. Also scale it. So that we get a softer edge inside here. Save it. Actually, we'll save another step. Save scene as. Beats 2. Continue. And the last step to finish it off. Okay, we aren't finished already because we have to do here this later on. But for first step here, I want this little edge here that I see this better. And this will be, should be this one. So what I do here is I insert another edge loop. Very small one. Oh, I shouldn't do 3 of them. So I have to go inside the option, relative distance from edge. Yeah. So a very small one here. And then I go to the face mode. I click one face press Shift and double click the other one. So the whole face loop should be selected. And then I do an extrusion, and be careful, go to the position where the manipulator appears, and I push it inside, actually just a small step, and do it right again, and another small step. So now we get a heart and very small, definition here on this side. And what we also need here, you see it, it's also much sharper than we have here. So what I do is I insert more edge loops, just another one here on the inside and also on the other side, and let's see what happened. Yeah, I think it looks like here on the image. And here, oh, I forgot to do the splittings here, because I just wondered why it looks a little bit strange. Also here. Also here. And here you see the edge loop wasn't going to the bottom. So I may do it manually because I want to be hard edge. So that wasn't the perfect point. I have to insert another edge loop then here to have it perfectly. But for the first step, I will just leave it, and I hope yours also will look this way.